How is Social Security in trouble? Only if you are a liar. Here's the explanation. It is a fee, Social Security tax. 6.2% is taken out of your wages, and an equal 6.2% is paid by the employer. Together, it's 12.4%. That's what goes in to the Social Security system. And what comes out is what you're entitled to when you retire. So to say that the system is somehow in trouble is to say that there's not enough coming in to cover everything that's going out. And depending on how you account for it and project, that's supposed to happen sometime around between 2028 and 2035, depending on the numbers. So people are getting excited already. Here's the fear of corporations and the rich, that they will be taxed more than they already are to cover the extra payments that may be needed by our older people. Our population is getting older, so there's no surprise there. They don't want to. So they tell us, GOP and Democrats alike, most of the Democrats, the centrist ones in particular, that there's a crisis. We either have to raise the taxes or we have to cut the benefits. In other words, we're going to hurt the mass of people one way or another. They like to pose issues that way because that avoids facing what the alternatives are. And there really are alternatives. Let me explain. The only money going into Social Security is money out of wages and salaries, 6.2% of that. If you earn income by interest, you don't pay anything into Social Security on that. If you earn income by dividends on shares of stock, no 6.2% is taken out for that. If you earn capital gains by buying shares at one price and selling them at a higher, no 6.2% is taken out of that. If we did take 6.2% out of the rich people's income, because it's rich people who get interest, dividends, and capital gains, the Social Security system would be overflowing with extra money. Here's an even grosser number. The limit on applying the 6.2% is $147,000 a year. Everybody up to $147,000 a year pays 6.2% of their wages into Social Security. But a millionaire who gets $1 million a year, he only pays up to the $147,000. All the rest of it, no charge from Social Security. That's a gift to rich people. That's all it ever was, and that's what it is now. Social Security is a flat rate. 6.2% on wages, 6.2%. No effort to charge people taxes according to their ability to pay, the way we handle income tax. That's why the income tax has come down as part of our government's revenue, and Social Security has come up, because one of them is a progressive tax system, income tax, and one of them is the opposite, a regressive tax system. That's Social Security. And that tells you who runs this society, who organizes and controls the tax system. It's for the few, like everything else, and not for the many. There is no crisis of the Social Security system. It's an easy solution if you tax those most able to pay, which is already the principle of our income tax. And if it were added to the Social Security tax, all of us would have a secure retirement instead of terrifying the American people by the thought that they will be deprived of it. Shame on the Republicans and the Democrats who lie by telling us you either have to tax everybody more or you have to take away the benefits. Not true now, never was.